Welcome back everyone to this Academy of Mathematics. Welcome back to this video lesson. My name is Courage and I'll be teaching you on today's video lesson on sequence and series. We're going to be talking about progressions. So this is actually the first part of the video. We'll be talking about sequence, series, what they are, and simple calculations involving nth term of a sequence. Now first of all, what is a sequence? You can see right on the board. A sequence is an orderly arrangement of terms with a common relationship between consecutive terms. I repeat, a sequence is an orderly arrangement of terms with a common relationship between consecutive terms. Now, what is a series? A series is just the partial sum of the members of a sequence. So, if this 3, 7, 11, and 15 the sequence continues. This is a sequence, while this is a series. So the partial sum of a sequence is a series, while this is a what? A sequence. Now, each member of a sequence or each member of a series is called a term. So in a sequence, for example, I have this sequence 3, 7, 11, 15. We have 3 is a term, 7 is a term, and each members of this sequence, likewise, each member of this series, they are all what? Terms. So that is what a term is, and that is what a sequence and a series is. So we are going to move now to the next stage. We're going to be talking about simple calculations that involve sequence and series. That's the nth term of a sequence. Now, we are given the first question that the nth term of a sequence is given by 3n plus 5. That's the first one. And 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 1. We are asked to find the first 4 terms of the sequence. The first 4 terms of this sequence and the first 4 terms of this sequence. Now let's say we're going to compute that. Given this first sequence, we denote term by Tn. So the first term will be T1 is equal to, anywhere I see n, be replaced by the nth term. So I'm getting the first term, I'll replace n with 1. That's 3 times 1 plus 5. And that gives me what? 3 plus 5, which is equal to what? 8. The second term gives me what? I'll replace n with 2. That's 3 times 2 plus 5. That's what? 3 times 2 is what? 6. 6 plus 5 gives me what? 11. Okay? What's the third term? I'll replace n with 3. That's 3 times 3 plus what? 5. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 5. And that gives me what? 14. Likewise, the fourth term, that's 3 times 4 plus what? 5. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 5. And that gives me what? 17. So that's actually the same thing we are going to do for this second question. So for this second question, the first term, which is T1, is equal to what? 3 times 2, n will be increased by 1, 1 minus 1. That's what? 3 times 2 raised to the power 1 minus 1 is 0. That's 2 raised to the power 0. And anything raised to the power 0 is equivalent to 1. So 3 times 1 is what? 3. So the second term will be equal to this. 3 times 2 raised to the power n is 2. 2 minus 1. That's what? 3 times 2 raised to the power 2 minus 1 is 1. And 3 times 2 give me what? 6. So the third term is equal to what? 3 times 2 raised to the power n is 3. 3 minus 1. That's what? 3 times 2 raised to the power 2. And 2 raised to the power 2 is equal to 4. So 3 times 4 gives me what? 12. And the last term, which is the fourth term that we are asked to find, is 3 times 2 raised to the power 4 minus 1. That's what? 3 times 2 raised to the power 4 minus 1 is 2 raised to the power 3. And 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. So 3 times 8 is 24. 24. Having known this, we have different types of sequence. But I'm going to teach you two types of sequence. The linear sequence and the exponential sequence. The linear sequence, also known as the arithmetic progression, and the exponential sequence, also known as the geometric progression. I'm going to see in the next video that talks on linear sequence, or the AP. I'll see you there. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. Don't forget to tell your friends about this channel as we continue in the next video lesson.